there is a right way to grow. When I have run into companies over the years, I've seen a lot of growth strategies. I've sat in a lot of strategy sessions, and I have concluded there are better ways to grow than not. A lot of companies, the vast majority, say the only way that I can grow is to grow at the expense of what Jim does, right? So I'm going to take his share, I'm going to copy his product, I'm going to discount my pricing, I'm going to outspend him, and then he does the same to me, and then net, everything kind of goes to zero at the end. That's not a really good way of doing it. Yet most companies, at the core of what they are doing is splitting the pie. Grow your market. Don't just grow your market share, grow the market, period. And there are three ways of doing that. You can bring new users to the category, you can increase units per user, so the amount of content or product that they consume, or increase the price per unit. My research has shown that when you can grow the category, 1% of the brands in the category capture 80% of the category growth, right? So a lot of companies will say, why should I make the pie bigger? Doesn't that just benefit everybody? I'm like, well, if you are the one leading the charge, you benefit disproportionately. The rising tide does lift all boats, but the one that's driving the tide up gets the most benefit from it.
What I've generally found is that there are a small set of people within a category that generate a lion's share of the sales in the category, an even greater share of profit, and have most of the insights into how to make the category bigger and better. A super consumer who is not only spending a lot but deeply engaged in the category will tell you all the little details of how you would make the bread better for themselves so that you could charge more for them, but how you might encourage other people to eat more bread than they would normally eat now today. We've looked across many different countries, many different categories, and even in categories that may seem a little boring, we have found super consumers there.
I use this as a pickup line for my wife, who's in the audience somewhere here. I said to her, let's not go out on a date, let's have a research project. If we spend time together, do we like it or not? And we'll see how we go. So it's been 16 years and counting. We're still collecting data, but so far so good. I mean, if you're not Arnold Schwarzenegger, not a 5-time Mr. Universe, you're not Magic Johnson, 5-time NBA champ, you gotta use what you got. So, you know, whatever you have there.
He calls it the 20-20-20 rule. Eddie Yoon is the founder of EddieWouldGrow, a think tank and advisory firm focused on growth. He's also the author of the new book, Superconsumers, a simple, speedy, and sustainable path to superior growth.
Please come reach out to the IDWA. I'd love to continue to have conversations about growth. These are different ways in which you can reach me on Twitter or email, because I believe the answer is within, and you are the savior of the food and beverage industry. So go get them. Thank you very much.